you're considering buying a home and you're wanting to explore the brand new homes route, I've made a full list of questions to ask when buying a new construction home. We're gonna talk all about it right now. Hey, this is Reyna Fullerton. I'm a real estate agent here in Houston, Texas with Jerry Fullerton Realty. I post new videos every week. I talk about real estate amongst other things. If this is your first time watching my videos, consider subscribing to my channel. That way you will be notified every time that I post new videos and won't miss the chance to learn something new. We all have done it. You're driving by with the whole family on the car and you see that big sign that says homes starting at, and you cannot wait to go and see them, right? Well, I'm guilty as well. You're gonna run into this a lot of the time. So you stop the car, you get off, you go to the model home, and you're gonna be greeted by the sales representative, right? This is a representative of the seller, which is the equivalent to the listing agent on a resale home. If you're working with an agent, this is the time that you tell them that you are represented and you give them the contact information for your agent. If you're not represented, then click down below. I would love to connect you with a local agent that is experienced in your specific situation. Did you like that model home? Yes? Well, let me tell you something. Everything that you see on that model home is not standard. Majority of it are upgrades and they come at a premium. So that's the first question that you need to ask. What are the standard features that come with the base price? The home starts at $250, for example. However, that specific house, exactly as it is, goes for $300 because it has $50,000 worth of upgrades. There's two terms that you need to keep in mind: inventory homes and to-be-built homes. Inventory homes are the homes that are ready or about to be ready within the month. This type of homes, you're not going to be able to make any changes or selections. It is what you see. This is what you're going to get. However, there are quick close if you need to move in fast, and they may have more incentives since they want to move their inventory. And to be built, it depends. You may have two situations. The one where they've already started to build a home and you still have the chance to pick a few selections and the completion date may be faster. And the one where you are going to build from scratch. However, you may have a little bit more of a say on the finishes, upgrades, and color selections. The fact that you're going with the standard feature selections doesn't mean that you don't have options. Usually they will have between 2 to 3 options for every standard feature. If you were to build, find out how long will it take for them to build. Is it 5-7 months? That way you have an idea. If you like that house, that $300,000 home with the $50,000 upgrades, find out how much will it cost the same house to be built with the basic features. It will probably get you closer to your budget. However, you may have to wait between 3 to 6 months for them to build it. It is my experience here in Texas that some of the builders do not include some of the features that are important in a house. For example, they don't include sod on the back. Who would think of that, right? So imagine going to do your final walkthrough and just seeing mud on the back. That's gonna be an extra expense for the buyer. That's something that you may wanna ask. Also, they don't sometimes include blinds. If you click on the link below, I have a whole list of all the things that you should ask that sometimes I've noticed are not included on new construction homes. That way you are prepared and you can ask all the questions that you need to ask, and there is no surprises. Some builders offer incentives if you use their preferred lender and their preferred title company. If you put these two incentives together, they will help with your closing costs. Make sure to ask what additional fees are tied to the sale. For example, who pays for the survey? Who's gonna pay for the title policy? Majority of brand new homes are going to be part of an HOA. Make sure that you find out what are the rules and regulations and how much are the fees and the frequency. Sometimes I've noticed they have a transfer fee, a funding fee, and another fee. Another thing that I've noticed is that builders are charging a builder fee. Not all of them, but the fee is there for some. So make sure to ask. It's not a lot. I've seen it between 300 to 500 on the ones that I work with. The beauty of buying a new construction home is that everything is going to be brand new, and most likely it's going to come with a warranty. Big builders will provide you with a 1 to 2 years door-to-door warranty, as long as it's not related to maintenance. And they will also give you a 10-year warranty on the structural. Every builder will give you a little bit of a description of what is specifically that they cover. So it's important that you ask these questions at front, that way you know what you're dealing with. Now the question is, do we do a home inspection or not? It is a brand new home. That's what I hear all the time. Me personally, I always recommend my buyers to do a home inspection, no matter if it's a brand new home. You will be surprised how many times we have found leaks on brand new homes that needed to be fixed, and they were caught by the inspector. Ask about the community. How big is it? How many homes total do they plan to build? How many are left? That way you have an idea how long do they have to build in that area. Future developments around the area. This could affect your home value in the future. It is important to know if the community has flooded before, if it's in a flood area, and if they require you to have flood insurance. This could affect your monthly payment. What are the tax rates? Is the community affected by MAT taxes? Taxes are a little bit pricier in Texas. This can have a big impact on your monthly payment as well. I hear a lot of buyers telling me that they do not need a real estate agent because you're dealing with the builder directly. The fact that you're using a real estate agent does not affect your incentives. That does not affect the sales price. In fact, the real estate agent will advocate for you. You probably most likely will be dealing with a salesperson, which is a representative of the seller, with their preferred lender and their preferred title company, which probably have some type of affiliated business relationship with the builder. Reason why they're able to give you an incentive. So you have these three people that are representing one side of the transaction, or that they have some sort of relationship with one party of the transaction, and then we have you here alone. Going unrepresented is like going through a divorce and asking your partner's lawyer to represent you too. Most likely you're not going to get a good deal. Find representation. If you're thinking about buying a new construction home and you don't have an agent, I would love to help you. It doesn't matter if you're not here in Texas. I can still connect you with a local real estate agent that is experienced in your specific situation. You can click down below and me or someone in my team will reach out to you. If you feel that you learned something new, consider subscribing to my channel and make sure that you click on the bell button next to it. That way you will be notified every time that I post a new video. See you guys next week.